Hello, everyone. Oh, already making noises and messes. Welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're still on Damien's route. I think we went on our first 2 dates. He's literally in love with us. He literally wants to kiss us, whatever. I think we just got home from our date. I'm really not sure. Unless I'm a liar, which is totally plausible. Well, it's been a long day. Ugh, why did it sound like that? I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna be real. I took a nap, but it didn't help. It just made me more tired. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turned off all the lights and walked down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have Amanda. Get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like that in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things can go back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed, and then I took her out for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk through the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room, still clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have your dad in your corner, who always wants you to be happy.
No.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh, no.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy school in California, right? Emma R. I don't remember which one's which. The other one? I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
Oh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot of time with Grace and Emma P, and I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out that Rosie M, that both of the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to Mackenzie F's party on the same night. They told me they were all busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so the only person I had told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everyone to go out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat some nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalator watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... seems gossipy. Gossipy one. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize isn't the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Ooh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. This is so me. That's so me coded. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. That's not what I meant. I meant like T, like I can't believe that she would do that to you. You know what I mean? I meant like T, I can't believe she would do that to you. That's literally not Slay at all. My bad. I'll just lay on the floor and die, I guess. This is all beyond me, and I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What is that? Oh, it's like she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because at least she's being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and goes, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And then he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me in screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone's dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad she's dating Noah. I'm just upset she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at her remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've been secretly a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing that the sort of people you want to associate yourself with... Wait, you start... You know what? You don't need good advice. Guys, just lay in your bed forever. Don't talk to anybody. I'm joking. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a whole lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think it says way more about their character than it does yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up and goes to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Love you too, Dad. Slay. That's such a valid thing that happens to people all the time. And it's so... Oh my gosh, wait, we get to hang out with other people. Craig, oh my god. Craig, oh my god. No, but like T, that's like a lesson for real. Like, if anyone's treating you like that, and like, you know, that's just a big conversation you have. Okay, we're already dating. If you're afraid to tell your friends that you're dating someone because you're afraid that they'll get mad, either you're not truly proud of who you're dating, which is something you need to reflect on, or your friend is like hella judgmental, which you also need to reflect on. Somewhere in there's not enough trust and comfortability with someone to talk about it. Ditching her over her liking someone is cray. That's cray. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant like I feel like running. Want to come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting home remedies for your diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. Why are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this meat-hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty, who's Betty, gets away from the wolves in time to get her sopressata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. I don't know what that word means. Sometimes I look at the words. That didn't happen this time. I'm just a girl. What can you ask of me? I'm just a girl in the world. Wow. I'm listening to lo-fi again, I'm a girl. Every time that I pull out my capture card, I go, oh. Oh, I can't hear nothing. What is this? What is this? I've never seen this before in my life. What is this? The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry. We're just here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. What is happening? Just get a rhythm going, keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great.
Run that dad.
What am I doing? Oh my gosh, we're crazy. I'm fast and furious about it. Dude, this is like, have you ever seen the Wii Sports one? Oh my gosh, it's just like that. Dude. Except it's way less work. Oh, what is this? Oh, we're powered on by Craig. Heck yeah. Is this us running? Dude, this is Craig. Hey girl. This is literally just like the Wii Resort. I love Wii Resort so bad. I know that I shouldn't love it as much as I do, but I really do love Wii Resort. Like, I just think it's so fun. I literally used to play it all the time. The swords fighting one. Ugh, that's Slade. Hey. Dude. I did not do a lot of the running or the track. Oh. I didn't do the running. I didn't do the track. I didn't do the bike stuff. Because I really did not... The, like, little arm movements you have to do. I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do that. I wonder if it's definitely modeled after that. Because if you've ever done, like, I think one of them is the... I don't remember what it's called. That, like, French bike riding thing. I think one of them is literally, like, designed after that. Dude, are we all just... Who's Jory? Aaron, Matt. Oh, they're from Game Grumps. I was like, who are those people? That's so funny. I was like, who are those people? I remember that. Okay. I keep forgetting it's a Game Grumps sponsored game? Question mark? Possibly? I don't know if it's sponsored. I don't think it's made by them. But it's sponsored by them. Possibly. Possibly made by them. Like, people in their studio, not... what are their names? Aaron and Danny, obviously. Dude, I haven't watched Game Grumps in a really long time. I'm gonna be real. I watch, the only thing from their channel I still watch, and it's really like, if I have to do something like work related, or like when I went to school, I would literally sling out my Leisure Suit Larry 6 playlist, and I play that over and over and over. Over and over and over and over and over. I love Leisure Suit Larry. I think it's so funny because it's old, so it's gonna be old. It's gonna have a lot of old humor. That's gonna be yikes. It's gonna be really yikes. But it's old, so hell yeah, hell yeah, way to go. Dude, we ate that up. Yeah, but no, Leisure Suit Larry is like the only thing I've seen. Like, I literally played it like yesterday, I think. Oh my gosh, day 3 with Damien. Hello, let me date Damien. Back up, buddy. Nerd. So I think we should be able to. I don't remember if. We'll figure it out. Okay. Save. Slay. If this messes something up, no, it didn't. You just think it did. Bruh. It done told me I got too many save files. Let's try to fix it then, because I apparently have too many save files. But I also don't know which save files are the— oh god. My curse. I made too many save files. Let's go. Oh, these are all my old ones. Dude, I didn't realize I had this many old ones. That's so funny. Dude, Crispin is from... What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Ooh, Bee and Puppy Cat? I love Bee and Puppy Cat. Crispin is my favorite one. Could I love... like... one of the other ones? Sure. I'm not gonna, though. So I'll just delete all the Crispin ones, because I am basically doing the same thing with all of those. There we go. Amazing. I only also really need to save the dad book one, and then the quiz. Because I think you can play it all the way through. There we go. Okay, and there's Damien's date and stuff. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So let's go on our third date, or whatever. Yeah!
Welcome.
Let's go.
You got dads.
Yippee. Yes, save and continue. I already saved, so I just wasted my time. You don't even like me like that. I was about to start singing my lo-fi song. Ugh, don't even work. I vaguely remember all the extra stuff. I think I only did a few of the extra things. The one I really wanted to do was Joseph. No, wait. Yeah, Joseph's, because I hear it's cray. What I hear on the grapevine, and I don't know much, is that it's cray. His is, like, insane. I think Robert's is fine. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't really remember a lot of their stuff. I think maybe Craig's is one that everyone sees, because ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed by the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old, what is that, signet rings? I don't know if that's right. To use as a seal for my letters. And I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with Goth Dad again? Please, Amanda. You know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him to our house, into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think... Aww. What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, you can throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die. That'd be great. I'm keeping it here as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Look at him, he's perfect. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in a breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do Goths wear all black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. Yeah, I do remember that. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate life or something? I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept death simply as a part of living. It is the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. To menu. Dang, we're given a lot of big words today, and I am not smart enough to figure them out. And I also what is that? Well, that's not even spelled right. I didn't even spell that close to right. No, I did spell it right. My guy? Oh, what's happening? They're not giving me no pronunciation, guys. Yeah, pronunciation. What? What are you saying to me right now? Minutiae? Okay, well, that's what it's gonna be now. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who passed in your life. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent to those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading it. Done! The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. Return to the harbor and watch the ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm. His mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in a hushed tone for a few minutes, Damien returns to me. Everything okay? There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do always have to stick together, right? Sorry, did I just look down? My Joy-Con is broken. Oh, it's so over. I was like, why does it feel like that? It's broken. It's over. It's over. Honestly, the Switch barely works anyways. Whatever. You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. R.I.P. to my Joy-Con. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at the rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the wall, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm unsure what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Is this like what, a vet? I see carriers, and that little pamphlet on the left has a little cat on it. Damien walks off down the corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of the seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. Oh, it's totally like a vet or something. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Dude, he's just like a vet or something. Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where or how I'm going to get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey. Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, I just, sorry. I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Get got! Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien? He's in his work duds. Look at his hair up, cutie. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No, he doesn't. He looks the same. Maybe a little bit more nerdy, but he looks the same. I don't look the same. Like, if I'm, like, dressing up and going out, I look way different from how I look at work. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning on sharing this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at the animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I don't know, that was boring. It'd be more boring if, like, you didn't do anything. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and goth lifestyle. That much is true. I'm just that's not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh my.
She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. Somehow learned how to open doors. Now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats when I came back, and she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where would she be? As always, she always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Kai. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Their voices are strangely in the same ballpark. What is this? Mary's map, not her labeling it. Coffee spoon. Oh, so the animal shelter's right next to the coffee spoon. And then oh no, it's across from it. Oh, is that where she says the cat is? Mary's sick pad, nerd's house, other nerd's house, Smalls, Dames, Coffee Dad, Kale, Mario Batali. That's so funny. The ocean or whatever. Bayside. She's so funny. I'm assuming we're nerd. We're nerd. Coffee Dad is Matt. Kale is Craig. Who's Mario Batali? I don't understand that reference. Maybe that's, what's his name? Why do I think his name is David? The guy who boasts about his daughter all the time. I don't know who Other Nerd's house is either. Who's Other Nerd? Oh, it's the professor probably. James is Damien. And then Smalls is probably Robert. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? At least you're not Other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Where would the cat be? What if this map did not help tell me where the cat was gonna be? Unless it's that cat in the corner. I don't know, like the coffee spoon. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him and he seems concerned. It shouldn't be too hard to find Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog is smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Kai? I think we should stay positive. My dad once told me, Kai, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged. But I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity. But on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yeah, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. Hey. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Oh.
Didn't expect to see you two here today. What's up?
Huh.
Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging in the food scraps in our alley in the back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Let's go to the softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder.
Oh.
Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't happen to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something.
Nice.
Girls. Oh, God. More voices. Panic. Hey, it's Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs running around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. I guess we're just going everywhere. We arrived back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any sight of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she'd made it onto any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turn around to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed outside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing? I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first.
Oh.
Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow on its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I definitely would have remembered that.
Oh.
I gotta run, though. This burrito's got about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down into the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss O'Fay. It's gonna be the last place I check. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No dog here. Not even a sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien looks more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death Cult. Death Cult who? Death cultivate more chipper attitude, friend. We're gonna find that dog. Heck yeah. That was a guess. A slight smile cracks on Damien's face. Yeah, I'm kind of good at dating or whatever. Kiss. Okay. That's better. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Well, the only place left is literally the cul-de-sac. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems pretty normal. It looks like Brian is doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
Okay.
Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed it. I don't remember what voice I gave him, sorry. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your unwatered lawn, I'm gonna get you. This is gonna be live footage of me getting you. I'm gonna throw my entire hand at you. Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take care of my lawn very seriously.
Oh no.
Kai, please.
Huh.
You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's gonna take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need any assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere? I don't know what I'm... Okay, let's just go back here. That's where we started. We head back to the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for. You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house. Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer to it, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread candies. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This banana bread Kennedy's is gonna be so good. I think you meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. And period. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so I'm grateful for that. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. Don't know where else my guy would be. We've arrived at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal except, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors? The classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up on the porch and step inside. That's a big dog. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get a leash on her before she tries to escape again. And get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Dog, give her that bread. I reach into my pocket and pull out a slice of the banana bread Kennedy's Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs into the air and hones in on the bread. Also, we're amazing. He was a widowy gonna wow us or whatever. He's literally gonna think we're the best thing ever. We're literally so slay. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy, homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar, and she immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on her leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? I used to be your bosom. You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, if this is a weird situation to be in, I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing here? Oh, it's Ernest. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Dude, sick. Dude, what flavor are those pizza rolls? Pepperoni blast? Nice. Duchess noticed Ernest standing. Oh my god, it's over. Just, you know what? Yeah, we're done. That's it. That's the end of the day, guys. It's over. Duchess noticed Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grasp and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's lost for words.
Sweet manchego.
What are you guys do? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Both. Hugo, may I present you with Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Bow. We're friends. The Duchess licks Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Sweet manchego.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look at how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We have been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you'll have to promise you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of the map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms all ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, technically we broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the forms, while Ernest plays with Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a willy one, but if you do right by her, she'll love you two forever. Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Kai, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting some puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back. I got a vested interest in his health, success, well-being. If you ever heard him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's, cool and all, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the classes are very cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? Dude, I think you were boring if you had one singular interest and you just went crazy on it. You went crazy on that one interest. It's like when I ask people and I go, what do you like to do in your free time? And you say nothing. Those are the people that I'm like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. What do you mean nothing? You have nothing okay, great. I can't even tell you how many times that's happened. If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even thought about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He suddenly buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Yeah, he likes this or whatever. I was so scared he wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Thou art welcome. Verily, you may take yourself upon the... You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles lightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Yay! Cute! Amanda runs back to the couch, right, from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. Oh. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman? Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for days to come. Yeah! Yeah! This is gonna be so cute or whatever. Rah, 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 rah. How do we do? I feel like some of my stuff wasn't as slay as it usually was. I feel like I didn't eat. Oh, just kidding. I'm perfect. I'm actually flawless, so maybe get that on it instead. Nerd. Yeah, I think that was the last date because I only have 3 dates.
Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so you've ultimately.
I'm so excited, and then I'll pull up the wheel. I'll pull up the wheel afterwards. I'll pull up the wheel. But I think currently it is. What time is it? It's Valentine's Day when I'm recording this. So happy Valentine's Day. Like, really post Valentine's Day, because I think that was, what, Monday or something like that? Oh, yeah, because this goes up on Monday. So, happy Valentine's Day. But also, so I'm going to spin the wheel at the end of this video, but I'm also going to put up a poll, like, right now. And that poll, if I get engagement on it, will be who we pick. And that's how that'll go. So, T. But I'm still going to spin the wheel, and just in case, because then I have it sorted out. You know what I mean? Wow, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Kai. Be cool. Amanda walks to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. Life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power of funding the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. Good enough. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under the tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in your dorm room, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghost features on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me? In the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
There's a lot of really attractive men on my screen right now. What? Guys, currently we're loyal to Damien. Everyone shut up. If you're not looking at only Damien right now, you're in trouble. In trouble. Anyways. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission is to make a big deal about all of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? It sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake with the good kind of crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go and have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. We have real fluffy Sademort right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Christensen? Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog you currently have at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again.
Hey.
Sure, Quadro we call him, in one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you to meet all of them. We could always use an extra hands around the shelter. If those extra hands also happen to steal dogs. I'm glad you two were able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, Sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your gothic prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in disciplinary classes. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. Hey. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool.
I don't know.
We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Kai! Brian! You made it! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome. Tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Craig. No, we're loyal. We're loyal to Damien. I will not... What's that quote where they're like, dude, nice ass. And they're like, thou shalt not... Oh, man, he does it. That's what I was trying to with Craig. What? Bro, this is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me go too wild.
Bro.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on the fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hey, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face, but nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you more at the church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. Maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, I'll see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, guy. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for her finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Dang, she's zooming by. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adults. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? No.
Oh.
And I'll have you know, that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so. She'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep.
I don't know.
See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turn to spot Lucian walking up to me. He asks, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad I got to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad has a rough couple of years, and I know it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. Let me know if you want to give... Let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. I don't know what that means. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, guy. What does that mean? As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on the back porch steps. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me for everything. There's been a lot of times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Kai, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that's enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kind of shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. There's plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally, unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard, where Damien's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get some ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I wonder if they just, like, got over it. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guest makes their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era, hello, they would call benches, seedy boys? What? Really? I'm kidding, Kai. But what if? It's good to see you and your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Kai. I think it was largely due to your continued influence on me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me and how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did it in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you realize that you can be the dog-loving goth. Me too, Kai. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think I can make an exception for you. Bark, what? Who said that? What? Guys, be respectful. Wait, we're dating him. Kiss? I'm joking. Yeah, I'm playing. Yay! Eat a lot of broccoli. I don't like broccoli. I will not eat broccoli. Yay! La 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 la. That's Slade. Yeah, see, Aaron was a producer. I don't know if he, like, made it. That was a sleigh and a half, dudes. That was a sleigh and a half. Joseph is Aaron? Robert is Dan? Dog, quit playing. Really? Robert? That's crazy. Dude, I didn't think Robert had, like, Dan had that, like, deep register. I'm not saying it's hot, but well, I've always thought Dan was hot. Who am I to be anyone else? I'm a Dan stan till the end. I've always thought that man was fine. Period. That's just, you know, he's got that deep register. Dang, watch out. Watch out, guys. He's gonna bring out the deep register. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up my, where is it? Where is it? So, same thing that I said earlier. Hello? There it is. Okay. So, let's pull up. Okay. So, again, this is how this is working. If we've already had a vote for who is like even if I got like a vote, I don't care. That's who we're going with. But I'm gonna spin just in case, because I know I haven't done a lot of actual. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I haven't done a lot of engagement stuff. But who do we get next? No. I don't like him. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Oh, wait. Look at this picture. Isn't that cute? That's really cutie. Okay, anyways. Well, okay. You guys better vote, because I really don't want to do Brian. I don't want to do Brian. I think he's annoying. like him. He sucks. Whatever. He's probably fine. I've literally never done his route because I thought he was really obnoxious. Whatever. I don't even care. Whatever. Anyways, so that's Damien's route until I see if there's any extra content, which would be where Paper Lily is. It'd be like a quote-unquote Spinner Saturday kind of vibe where I just put a bunch of stuff, or I'll do polls again. Like, if I get... I want to start trying to engage more. I'm really bad about that. I'm really bad about, like, making it fun and interactive. But I want to try doing it. So, if you see something, like, if you see someone that you want to vote for, I'm going to make a poll. I made a poll already by the time this is airing and the time you see it. But, I made a poll to figure out who we want to do next. So, if you don't want it to be Brian, hope you voted. It'll probably, I don't know when it'll end. I don't know when I'll put it up. Maybe I'll put it after this video goes up, because I'll have a week. I don't know. So, you'll see when the poll goes up. I don't know when it's going to go up. I haven't figured that out yet. It might go up after this video. Or, like, with the video. Dude, I don't know. Nobody cares. Wee, wah, 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 wah. Just if you don't want it to be Brian, make sure you vote in the poll. If you want literally anyone else, guys, look at all our options. We can do Robert, Craig, jingle jingle, we all love Craig, jingle jingle. Matt, I actually really like Matt's. Hugo, yeah, it's okay. Joseph, Craig, you really want to do Brian? That's the one you want? You want Brian? Anyways, that's it. So, I hope you had so much fun. I love Damien's route so much. I think he's so cutie. He's probably my second favorite route. So I was really pleased to get his first. Because it wasn't Craig. I would have done Craig if I could just pick. But, yeah. Anyways, that's it. So, I hope it's so much fun. Possibly as much fun as I had. Maybe even more. And I will see you all next Monday. Well, I'll see you Wednesday, but you'll see this next Monday. Bueno, bye.